I don't know what we're shooting. The only thing I know is the theme is silhouettes.
Okay.
As much as you guys know. We do have a photo studio space, so that's where our environment will be. But other than that, we're mapping out what it's gonna look like right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi. Welcome to season 1, episode 1 of the Year of Specs. This is going to be a year-long project and also an accountability project to make sure that we are doing the things that we set out to do at the beginning of 2025. My name is Kiana. I'm the creative director on this role. I'm also the photographer. I'll be doing some lighting and editing in post.
Hey guys, this is Darian on the set of the first episode of The Specs. I am the model / makeup artist / hair stylist. So we're gonna see what comes out of that.
My name is Danny Guadin and I'm a stylist on the spec shoot. I've known Kiana basically my whole life, so I'm very excited to shoot with her. We've had a lot of shoots together. I'm excited about the new team. I just met them today, but I'm excited.
Hello. I'm not really comfortable on camera, but my name is Tim. I am a video editor, videographer for the shoot. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone this year, trying to expand, meet new people, and yeah.
So here's how Year of Specs works. Every month is a different theme, and so we'll have different groups of creatives coming together and really pouring out whatever inspiration they have to make this a really cool shoot. The point of it is that we are able to boost our portfolios and eventually get the work that we want, or hone in on new skills and try new things, or really just for the sake of creating with new people. But each month has a different theme. We all come together. We have 2 dates that we are meeting in person. The first date is what you see here today. We have a planning session. That's when everybody literally gets all their ideas up on the drawing board, and I don't know what the shoot's gonna look like. I only know the theme. Putting our 2 cents together, that's how we figure out exactly what the shoot's gonna look like. This idea really started as a God-breathed, I watched a sermon, he spoke to me that day, and was like, Kiana, you just need to create for the sake of creating. And I went to Barnes & Noble, got a bunch of magazines, cut them up, and I was like, this is what we're gonna do. Didn't know it was gonna be a year when the idea came to me, but after kind of lining things up, I realized, okay, what if I just had a bunch of photo shoots, call them spec shoots, we shoot for free, and we have different creatives that come on board every single month. Imagine the way that we would develop as artists and creatives and really hone in our skills after a year, but also imagine the things that God can bring into our lives just because we were obedient, we were creating, we're using the gifts that he gave us, and he wants to multiply that. He always wants to multiply what we're good at.
What made me come out was Kiana. She is such an inspiration and motivator. She just makes you want to get up and do something with your talents and with what you're born with, and push it to the limits and see what comes out, and put everybody in a blender and see what we shake up here. I'm happy to be a part of it, and I think it's going to be really dope. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm here. I think that's the most important part.
Just something to think about. It would probably be a little bit more highlighted like this. Yeah, you can see the silhouette, but we can still see what's happening.
This one here with the jacket, how the jacket's moving, has some shaping to it, maybe something like that. And she got to be that still, but her hair was still moving.
A movement contrast.
Yeah, they do the subway thing, but the person's still standing still or something. But that's in my head.
That's also really cool though, because that's that effect that I was showing you. Okay. She had to do this, but keep her hands still, so then she went like that. Everything was really still, and then her hair moved. Even if we bring up the shadows, you can still control that.
Come on. I want to be a stylist. It's the full-time goal for celebs.
Yeah, red carpets.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I was very nervous. But I'm excited to jumpstart my career in the styling industry, fashion industry. I just gotta put myself out there. I don't do that a lot. I'm very shy. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm excited to just put myself out there and hope for the best.
So we're trying to figure out what's the purpose behind this shoot, because I don't want it to just feel okay, cool pictures of shadows and silhouettes, right? I want it to really feel like a story. So right now we're really just trying to figure out what the meaning behind the graphics are and tying a meaning to it. I think I just said the same thing twice. But yeah, how we can make it more meaningful as a piece of art rather than let's just take cool pictures.
All of the assets we get, she's wearing one outfit, or do you want to like vary with a couple?
I think a couple. But also, I'm happy to do the face expressions and just focus on like the accessory.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
the statement earring that we talked about,
Okay.
and the hair being the
Darian is gonna do makeup and hair. She's gonna have her hair in a mullet. Never seen Darian in a mullet, so that'll be fun. Also keeping it very edgy, so some dark nails, a dark lip combo.
So I have this idea with this image right here, and it's showing 3 different frames, and I think you can do a lot with that. You can definitely show different clothing pieces or something that represents the contrast of balance. Maybe you can have a person that's trying to balance 3 things of their life. Maybe they're an athlete, a teacher, and a personal trainer.
I like that.
Something like that. I've worked on a few projects with Kiana now, and I have confidence that she knows what she's doing and she really knows how to bring people together. And I kind of want to be a part of the journey and see where it goes. And yeah.
These people are such amazing creators, and I'm just so excited that we can all flex our brain muscles together and really see what we can come up with, because I think for the most part of any time that I've worked with everybody here, we've had a cap on what the creativity was, whether it's, hey, we're working for a client, or like, I just want to get this shoot out really quick, like, let's just do it. For us to sit down and be super intentional and really hash out all of our creative brains into one, I'm so excited to see what we come up with, because I just know it's going to be amazing. And this is literally the first one. I'm just really excited to be able to get everybody here.
Where we have the Polaroids that look like they were, just placed out. It's almost like the different lenses that you see yourself.
Right.
Okay, so we sat down and we all came to the consensus that our mood for this photo shoot is going to be the balance between an artist. So the mindset that happens when we're like, should we take a rest or should I work? Like, is this a time for me to save up or is it time for me to expend? With that, we're going to really showcase a lot of contrast with movement and stillness, lighting with like light and dark. We're going to do some black and white with coloring and the poses that we're having. So I'm really excited about that because that sounds real. I'm always like, is this a time that I do nothing and duck off from life, or am I supposed to be reaching out to like 50 people personally through DMs? I don't know. So it's like having that showcased as an expression. I think this is going to be really dope.